Today we are installing the MBF dash bar into Lumpy, one of our collection. That's the more beat up rotten one, but I still drive her around. This thing fits pretty tight. I had to force it in there. There's sort of a point right there. Once you push it past there, it is meant to fit with the plastic. It is vehicle specific. 93 through 95 is a ½ inch wider than 96 through 98. So this is a 97, so this is our second gen in the gray powder coat, which may only be available for a little bit longer. So if you like this color, get your order in. I'm gonna mark where we're putting our holes first. Taking a reference measurement from the top here. Top of the plastic, top of that, just to make sure I match it on the other side. It does definitely help to have a second set of hands when you do this. If you got a friend that can help you, hold me on there, right where my dots are. I'm going to start with drilling a small pilot hole through the plastic, marking the metal A-pillar behind it to make sure that I like the hole location. I'm going to be careful with these clips. Maybe not. So those look pretty good. Nice and centered. This one I might actually bring over just a little bit. The holes are a little bit oversized. We got a tiny bit of flex in the dash bar. But you want to keep that pretty close, and you want them on center there. This. Open that up for my 1/4-20, sorry, not 1/4-20, 5/16 riv nut. Excuse my old drill bit here. Make sure that that hole is deburred, because if there is a burr, it's going to hold your riv nut off. This tool is kind of small for the 5/16. I bought the it's just a cheap riv nut tool, and I bought the 5/16 insert for it. All right. Now that we have our riv nuts installed, don't forget to open up the holes on your plastic. I like to go a little oversized. Makes install a lot easier. My knife in here. clips back up. So now I'm coming around to the driver's side, starting with my small pilot bit. And you can see those ones are a little off from the way I was holding it. I'm going to fudge it over just a little bit, keep it on center. This one over just a little bit. That one's I'm going to put right where it is. Careful about rubbing on your dash there with your drill chuck. And I'm going to grab a tool to deburr that hole. So, and help that riv nut sit flat. If it's a Jeep you care about, it might be worth putting down some masking tape, cardboard or something between your dash here, because this riv nut does sit. Also, if you make the small tool, you can use wrenches. You don't have to go buy a riv nut gun. You can look on YouTube, there's videos how to make your own smaller tool out of a longer nut and a bolt. Forgot to open my holes. Don't forget to open your holes. You can see where I fudged that one over a little bit. I think I'm actually going to bring that hole over further. I won't get the bolt to it through the plastic. And now we're ready to install the dash bar. With those riv nuts, it fits a little bit tighter even. So once we get everything finger tight, we're going to come back through and crank everything down just a little bit. Don't go too tight. Use my little wrench to turn this. And the other side. This thing fits very tight, no squeaking, no movement really. Each of those nutserts is rated for a few hundred pounds of pull-out strength or something. Your short friends, wife, girlfriend, are gonna love it for getting in and out. I know my wife likes this, and she's getting out. Mine's not even that tall. So if you're ordering this, make sure you get the right gen, first gen, second gen, 95, 96 is the cutoff. The interior changed just a little bit. First gen's a little easier on that side too. It's not as tight to the dash. There's a little bit of adjustment of where you could put this if you want it tighter to the dash, but where it's sitting right now, I can see my hood over it, so it's not in the way. Make sure your passenger wears their seatbelt. Thank you everybody for supporting our business, for subscribing to the YouTube channel, for buying our products. Congratulations to Donovan Bone, who won our prototype cubby from our last drawing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a message letting us know that you subscribe to enter for all future drawings. And let us know what else you're interested in seeing. We got one of these that we're working on for an XJ right now. We're also doing a lockbox that will custom fit into this cubby and bolt into the floor and reinforce your plastic. A few other things coming out soon, so thanks again for all the support.